What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and we're back here on my Sunday Q&A Minecraft video. So let's get right into the questions. And the first question is from Dak is King, and he says, Jay, do you have Minecraft for the PC, or and will you do a Let's Play for that? And I do have Minecraft for the PC, and I don't think I'll do a Let's Play for it, just because, I mean, what am I really going to do on it? I mean, it's not, I could do the same thing that I could do on my Xbox Let's Play, but the only reason that I like doing my Xbox Let's Play is because I do enjoy the pre-alpha version. Well, I guess it's beta here, but I did start playing in alpha, and I do enjoy that, that feel to it, without all the pistons and the stupid enchantments and everything. And the enchantments are pretty cool, but I think, you know, they kind of made it a little bit too deep. I do like how deep it is, but I just like how simple it was in the alpha, and exactly, you know, the Minecraft that I knew and loved that I started playing. And that's exactly why I don't really play the PC version anymore, is just because, you know, why should I have to? Because I have it for the Xbox. It's a lot easier to join in with friends and have a good time with. And like while I'm doing this Q&A, you know, it's pretty much hands-free. I just got my controller going on, just chilling, sitting on my couch. I move my microphone a little bit closer. That's why if my audio sounds a little bit different in my Q&As, it's because my microphone is a little bit further away from me than it usually is in my commentaries. And I am speaking a little bit louder, so you might get like what sounds like a little bit of echo in the background, I guess. And yeah, but that's pretty much, you know, my feelings on the Xbox, PC, you know, Minecraft dilemma going on right now between people. And I enjoy both, but the only reason I like the PC version, like, overtop the Xbox a little bit more, is because I do like to play creative, but I have to wait till they revamp the multiplayer system, until we can get, you know, people join it without servers, because I did have a server once on Minecraft, and it turned out to be more hassle than it actually was worth. So I pretty much stopped doing that. I didn't want to have to pay for a headache, because, you know, I do love you guys, I do love my subs, but managing over, like, you know, 60 slots of you guys on a daily basis is, it began to become like I was babysitting the server rather than building on it. And, you know, I just wanted to build, and that's why I shut down my Minecraft PC server. So, let's get on to the second question, and it's from Joe Vanille, and he says, do you plan on buying Halo 4? Hell yeah, man. I recently just got into Halo 3. I've been playing it sporadically. I am going to be playing it a lot more often, starting within the next few weeks, especially since I don't play Gotham City that often anymore. So, yeah, that's going to be taking my time for first-person shooters. And in case if you guys were wondering, I'm just trying to kill time till it gets light out, and then we can get some sand. I can smelt them down into some glass, and then we can get... God fucking damn it! Where you at? I know he's up there. Come on in, spider. He's like up above me, isn't he? Where the hell did that spider go? Oh well, fuck that spider. But yeah, anyway, we're trying to build that greenhouse so we can farm some land over there. Have a real good time with that. So, yeah, Halo 4, definitely going to be buying it. I already have it pre-ordered at GameStop, and I already have Black Ops pre-ordered too. I don't know why. It's just, you know, I can't resist. I'm a sucker. You know, I buy the new Call of Duty every year, hoping that it's going to be like the enjoyable time that I had on like Modern Warfare 2 and all that shit. And it never ends up being that, so it's usually a waste of money. But I've spent money in worse ways in my life, so yeah, we're not going to worry about exactly spending $60 on a game. Plus, I do think the Zombies campaign that they're supposed to have does sound pretty epic, so... we'll see exactly how that goes. I will be doing a series on Halo, I've been mentioning that, where I take my best gameplay of the week and I put it up and you guys tell me exactly what the fuck I did wrong, and that way by the time Halo 4 comes out, I'm pretty pro at it, and then I can kick some ass and put up some awesome gameplays for you guys. And if that goes well, that series might be going on Respawn, we don't know, so I'm gonna, you know, cross my fingers for that, because getting Halo on Respawn would do a lot more for my channel than what Gotham City did. I mean, Gotham City's a cool game and shit, but goddamn, do you know what getting a Halo video up on Respawn means? I mean, that's like subs out the ass, bro. I'm not trying to brag, but man, I really hope that fucking happens. So we got to cross our fingers that you guys can teach me how to become a real Halo pro. So let's get on to the next question, which is from Elite HQ, and he says, "What came first?" No! The creeper outside my door. He's back for revenge. What the fuck, man? I'm gonna shit myself before the fucking episode's out, man. I didn't even go outside and there's a creeper there. But what came first, chicken or the egg? I know you can't have the egg without the chicken. Can't have the chicken without the egg. And we're gonna go with what Luna says from Harry Potter, because I'm a big Harry Potter fan. There is no beginning to a circle. It just is. It's just there. So yeah. There's no beginning to that question, and I'm not trying to get philosophical on you guys or anything, because, you know, oh, sand. We might be able to harvest our sand from inside, and actually inadvertently might flood our house. So we'll see exactly how that works out. Let's build a nice little cubby hole here just in case. Yeah, we're reaching the outside of our house here. Alright, so let's get on to the next question, which is a 4-piece from Mr. Desert Eagle. And he says, number 1, would I buy a Corvette C7? And for those of you guys that don't know anything about like cars or anything, a Corvette C7 is going to be the next generation of Corvettes, which is proven to be quite awesome. I mean, Corvettes are always pretty awesome. And no, I won't buy a C7 specifically because if I was going to buy a car that costs $60,000 brand new for a base model, you better bet that I'm just going to take that 60 grand and build my own goddamn car. Fuck new cars, man. I hate, like, if that's one advice I could pass on to you guys, is never buy a car with a payment. Alright? Always buy, if you can't buy a car outright, then you don't own it. There's no need to buy it. Go out and find a car that's within your price range. If you have $5,000 to drop down on a car, buy a $5,000 car. Seriously, because then you own it outright. Nobody can tell you, you know, oh, you didn't pay us, so now we own this car, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, don't ever buy a car with a payment. It's just fucking retarded. And his next question is, would you get shot in the balls with an airsoft gun for $3,000? Show me the money. Show me the money, and I will let you shoot me in the balls with an airsoft gun, providing that the airsoft gun does not shoot multiple pellets at one time. You get one pellet for $3,000, sir. The ball is in your court. How will you play it? Alright? And the third question that you have is, would I eat a glass bottle or 50 pounds of tuna? Man, I hate tuna. I really do. But if it's like gonna be tuna, I get to choose the tuna, and it's gonna be a tuna steak, and I could deal with that. But 50 pounds of it? God damn, man, you're asking me to blow out my asshole in like one night. Not cool, bro. Not cool. But we're going to go with the tuna, because if I'm going to blow my asshole out, it's going to be from something other than shards of fucking glass. That's for goddamn sure. Let's make sure this creeper's nowhere around. No! No! Oh my god. Oh my god. It's... spiders are attacking me. It's like the revenge of Spider-Man. I can't get away from spiders in video games. What the fuck, man? What the fuck? Alright. Come on the land and fight me. I will decimate the shit out of you, asshole. Bring it on. Oh, you're running away now, huh? Bring it on. Come on. Alright. While we're waiting for them to come over here, because they're a bunch of little pussy-ass spiders trying to jump me and camp from on top of my shit, we're going to say, the question number 4 that he has is, how am I so awesome? I'm not awesome, man. I'm not. I'm actually, like, just a normal dude, just chilling with you guys, having a good time, playing some Minecraft. You guys play the same games as me, if you are, because you're probably watching this and shit. But, like, that just means, like, you know, that we're, like, the same type of people, you know? We're just chilling, having a good time, playing video games, talking a bunch of bullshit. Isn't that what you guys do with your friends anyway? You know, you just talk online, you know, fucking... You shoot the shit, man. Have a good time. And that's what I'm here for. I'm here to fucking chill with you guys, have a good time, and that's why I like these hour-long videos, because I get to put these up, hang out with you guys for an hour, and, you know, you guys get to tell me exactly, you know, what you thought of my video, and that's pretty cool. I like having my own little corner of YouTube like that. So, let's go and check the next question, which is from Unbreakable. And he says, do you value family in life, and why? Man, you guys are getting deep on me all of a sudden. Usually it's about, like, raping sheep and men and shit. Fucking, But do I value family? It depends what you consider family. If you're going by the blood definition of family, like, you know, somebody that's related to you by blood, and, you know, blah blah blah, then no, I don't usually use that as I guess a strong point for what I consider a family, because my family is a bunch of assholes and I don't really like them. And there's no law out there saying that you actually have to like your family. So remember that. You may have to tolerate them and deal with that, but you don't have to like them. So just remember that when you, like, if you guys are growing up and you hate your family like I did when I was growing up, that, you know, you don't, there's nothing saying that you have to like them. You don't really, I mean, fuck them. I mean, when you grow up, I mean, do you know how often I see my family? Like, almost never. The only last time I see my family was when my grandpa died. And I prefer it that way. That's one of the reasons why I moved out to California when I was like 19, 20 years old, is because, you know, fuck that. I wanted to be as far away from my family as possible. That's for fucking sure. But yeah, I think what I value more is what I call my family, and that's, like, you know, friends and people that I've met with for a long time. Like, one of my friends, Mike, I've known him for like 16 years. Even though, you know, we just deleted each other off Xbox Live because we were talking shit. He didn't like it, fucking, I didn't like it, whatever. We deleted each other, but, you know, we'll still talk. I'll fucking see him in, whenever I fucking do. But, you know, that's just how friends are, you know. You don't have to fucking get along all the time. You can't have fights, but that's why, like, I consider that more of a family, because that guy I've known for all that time, we can have those type of fights, and I'll still hang out with him. I'll still fucking, you know, I'll have a beer with him. But there's some people in my family that I just don't want to see at all. And my brother's one of them. I really don't enjoy my brother at all. He's a lazy piece of shit. He's kind of like my dad, but on a less, I guess you would say, scumbaggish basis. He's a scumbag, but not as big as a scumbag. So I guess, like, that's the nicest thing I can say about my brother, is he's not as big as a scumbag as my dad. But yeah. I think family is what you make it, man. Whoever you consider your family, you know, love, cherish them, like, you know, build some memories, have a good time. But you don't always have to get along with them. It's not always, you know, Peace Punch, Captain Crunch, and fucking everybody loves each other. It's fucking, you know, sometimes you gotta work at relationships, and that's exactly, you know, what I consider a family. So, yeah, I would value family, but not by the typical sense of, you know, being blood relatives, because you can be closer and more family with your friends than you can with, like, say, an uncle who's a fucking total asshole drunk that wants to fucking, you know, get in fights every time that he hangs out with his fucking family. That's, it's a terrible fucking situation for everybody. But, yeah, thanks for the question. Let's move on to the next question. And it's from Mr. Tyler, and he has to say, do you like metalcore, like Day to Remember or Memphis May Fire? I do like metalcore. I like all types of rock and metal. I don't really like to put a label on certain genres, though. But I mean, if you're going to consider metalcore, you got to consider bands like, I was a real big fan of Shadows Fall for a while there. And then Phil Labonte left, and he joined a band called All That Remains. Well, he started it after they kicked him out of Shadows Fall and got some really shitty fucking generic singer. And then Phil Labonte went on and started his own band called All That Remains. And they're better than them, and they're fucking way awesome. So that would probably be my favorite, like, metalcore band if you're gonna put a, you know, a label on it. But, yeah, I love all types of metal. So, let's get on to the next question, which is from Panda Pubes. And he says, do you think England has a chance at winning the Euros? I do not. And the reason why I think that is because they're out of it. There's no way they could win the Euros. So, no, I don't think England is going to win the Euros. And the only reason I know about the Euros is because of a guy named Pokemon Itani, who I talk to on Skype all the time, and he's telling me how he put a bet on Italy to win back before all this started. And if he wins, he's gonna, like, he put down like a $30 bet, and he's gonna win like $700. That's fucking awesome. So I really hope Italy wins, just so I can see my good friend have a good bit of fortune. That would be awesome, because everybody likes to see their friends, you know, have a little bit of luck in this world. When, you know, everybody needs a little bit of luck. I mean, it's awesome to make your own way and, you know, get what type of you know, make your way in life and all that shit. but you know, there's a little bit of luck involved with everything. So just to see people get the type of luck that they should get, it's really awesome. And I hope Italy wins. So let's hope Italy wins so this guy can make some money, buy some video games, take his girlfriend out, and you know, probably get some pussy, because everybody loves getting pussy, and I'm very happy when my friends get some pussy. So let's hope you all get some pussy. If you don't like pussy, let's hope you get some dick, because you know, if you don't like pussy, then you like dick, and if you don't like dick or pussy, then enjoy your sheep. Enjoy your sheep. But it's getting dark out, and I'll explain what I'm doing here later on in this episode. So we're going to go back inside and mine a little bit more so we don't get fucked up by those goddamn spiders and creepers and shit that go bump in the night that's been kicking my ass, because I do want this hardcore Let's Play to go on for a while. And yeah, so let's get on to the next question. And it's from Mr. Tyler again. He says, what's the story about sleeping with your girlfriend's sister while she was buying shoes in her birthday? No, she was out buying shoes with her mom. And I went to her house to fucking see if she was home, and she wasn't, and her sister was there. She was kind of hot, and you know, we started talking, realized we liked the same type of music and whatever. And we were just hanging out, listening to music, and then like she started like getting a little rough house, because it was metal, and it was pretty cool. So started getting a little bit of rough housing, and she's like, you know, playfully pushing around, like little mosh pit style, just having a little fun on the couch. And one thing led to another. I ended up sleeping with her sister while she was out getting her mom, well, her mom was buying her a birthday gift, and yeah, that's the end of the story. The funny thing is to that story is the girl didn't find out until like 2 months later, when her and her sister got in a fight. Then her sister threw it in her face. She's like, oh yeah, well, I fucked Jay. And she was like, oh my god, blah blah blah, we broke up for a week and then we got back together, and it was like no big deal. So yeah, it was actually pretty good story that worked out well, and I didn't get my ass kicked by anybody. And when you don't get your ass kicked by anybody for pulling a stunt like that, everybody wins. And our next question is from Why Am I Dropping My Torches? Alright, but the next question is from Don't Be That Guy, and he says, do you have any advice on starting commentaries? Sure. If you guys are trying to do commentaries and you're sitting down at your computer and you're finding yourself not knowing what to talk about, then that's not the game you need to be commentating. Because if you're enjoying the game, you should know exactly what you want to talk about when you want to sit down and do that commentary. So make sure you find a game that you want to do. I know a lot of you guys want to start off on Call of Duty because you see some of these big commentators out there that got so big off COD. And I'm going to tell you that that's not going to happen to you, because COD is way oversaturated. So you might do better off, you know, just fucking picking up a game, I don't know, like a newer game coming out like Resident Evil 6, and doing a Let's Play on that. And then fucking picking up, you know, videos, like views from people in the UK that don't have the game yet, and it doesn't come out for another 3-4 days. I get a lot of my views that way. So make sure you do something different. Make sure you stand out. Be unique. Be yourself. Don't try to be fucking White Boy 7th Street, because nobody wants to be White Boy 7th. Not even White Boy wants to be him. I mean, he may enjoy his paycheck, but I guarantee you that guy hates it every time he's got to sit down and go, hey guys, it's a White Boy 7th Street. No, I'm just joking. He probably loves it. He sounds like he has a really good time. But, you know, don't do that. You know how many people I hear sit down at commentaries? If I watch your commentary and I hear you say, what's up, it's your boy, I immediately click off. Alright, because that's been overdone so many times. It may be the way you speak in real life or whatever, but you can find a different way to open your videos. I know a lot of people are like, but you say what's up, and a lot of people say what's up. And be like, well, it's the way you say it. Like, I don't want to hear you giving Wings of Redemption's intro while I'm fucking trying to watch your video. Alright, so that's the best thing I can say is, like, be yourself. You know, develop your own identity. Just stop trying to, you know, do what everybody else is doing just because you've seen it work for them. Because, you know, what's worked for other people doesn't really work for everybody else. So, I mean, it involves a little bit of luck, but it also involves, you know, just, you know, being yourself and just hanging out and having a good time. People can sense when you're having a good time on your videos or not. And if you sound bored, why the fuck should I be entertained watching your video when you're bored making it? You understand what I'm saying? Like, it's just it's a weird thing like that, and it's just, you know, be yourself, be unique, don't try to be like everybody else, because that'll just end you up in you know, with like 200 subs forever and fucking like 20 video views on every video. You know how many channels I see like that on a daily basis? And they all try to rip off every other commentator. So it's not going to work. Everything's been done. So you got to find out what you can do that other people haven't done. And then people will watch your shit because they can't get that anywhere else. That's exactly how I started off with Fortress Craft. Because nobody was doing Fortress Craft. And like the first week it was up, I put a video up. And fucking, it got a shit ton of views. And, you know, things spiraled from there. So, you never know. Like, I built my channel off a $3 fucking indie game. So you never know what game is going to hit. And that's just, like, how it is, man. That's how YouTube is. Find something that nobody else is doing and do it. And do it better than everybody else is doing. So, that's exactly the best advice that I can give you is stand out. Be yourself. Don't do what everybody else is doing. So, let's get on to the next question, which is from Make Sandwich Woman, and he wants to know if I think he's pretty. Nah, bro, I don't think guys are pretty, but I think you're pretty damn cool. You're a cool guy. I remember, you know, when I met you, you're a cool guy, you're a cool kid, and you're like you weren't one of those kids that was just, you know, coming around because, you know, you wanted to come to my world or be on my friends list. You legitimately just like was like, hey dude, what's up? You want to hang out? Fucking shoot the shit in an Xbox Live party? And that's what I like. I like when people come up to me and do that. And you never know exactly how friendships are gonna transpire from doing that. And the next question is 20 questions from Killer Goldfish. This guy's testing me because I said I'll answer every fucking question. But let's go. We're going to answer your questions really fast because I can either answer them really fast or not at all because I only have enough time to do this shit and I'm not wasting like the whole hour on you. No offense, but other subs take priority too, man. So you can't be selfish with the questions. If you want a longer answer, then you're going to have to answer questions. Why are you outside here? You have to ask a little shorter questions. But anyway, let's run them down. Number 1. Do you play with Legos? I have when I was a kid. Number 2, am I sitting down? Yes, I am. Number 3, am I the best? No, I'm not. Number 4, am I gay? No, I'm not, but only when I am happy. But Number 5, do you see more questions last week? Yes, I do. Number 6, can you play all games at the same time? No, I can't. Number 7, is there a sun? Yes, there is. Number 8, what is 100 times 9, blah, 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 blah. I don't know. I'm not doing math right now. Fuck math. Number 10, what's made all this? A $3 Xbox Live indie game. That's what made all this. Number 11, can you do this on Halo? Probably. I can forge on Halo. 12, do you play with doors? Yeah, watch. Whoop, there we go. 13, do I have a fire? Yes, I have a fire right there. Number 14, do you get bored? Nope, I'm not bored because I got a lot of questions to answer. Do I have a roof? Yes, I do. Can you play on your Xbox when I'm in bed? No, I can't because my Xbox is downstairs and my bed is upstairs. And number 17, what is it you like doing? I like making YouTube videos and playing with fast cars and fucking bitches. Number 18, is there an end to this? I sure fucking hope so. Number 19, am I okay? No, I'm not. I think I'm going to pass out. Number 20, should I stop giving you questions? No, but you stop asking so many questions. And it's the end of his question. He said, see you next week. And I'll see you next week. Woo! That's how you answer 20 fucking questions. Ha ha! Alright. And the next question is from Mr. Tyler again. And he says, what exactly is a brony? And from my understanding, a brony is a boy that likes My Little Pony. Which is, there's nothing wrong with that. It's not my cup of tea. I recently found out that my son is a brony. I was kind of disappointed at first, but, you know, I liked a lot of weird things when I was a kid. I used to watch Power Rangers and shit, so I understand watching things that other kids might seem a little bit weird and a little bit odd, I guess. So, bronies are boys that like My Little Pony, and my son is a proud brony, and that makes me a proud brony father. So, I guess I'm a steed. I'm a Mustang, even though I like Camaros better. Let's get on to the next question. And it's from Ultimate Team Cardmaster. Welcome back, yes again. And he says, since you're Polish, am I interested in the Euro 2012, which takes place in Poland and Ukraine? I didn't even know it took place in Poland or Ukraine. But now that I find that out, it makes me a little bit proud. That's pretty cool. I do know the Euro 2012 is a big deal, and a lot of people are getting into that. And I don't really watch soccer, so I don't follow it, and I didn't know that. But thank you for telling me that. And his next question says, what is the furthest country that I've ever been to, like outside of the U.S.? I've been to Mexico. That's the only other country. Actually, no. We crossed over into Canada really quick one time in upstate New York, but that was just to get some really strong beer. But yeah, Canada, Mexico. That's about it. Do I prefer Red Bull, Rockstar, or Monster? I love Diet Rockstar. That shit is the shit. Woo! I love that. I could drink that shit all day. It makes me fucking amped up, and I'll come at you like a spider monkey. But yeah, I do love Rockstar. Shit's tasty, but only the diet one. The diet one tastes sweeter than the regular one, if that makes sense. I don't know exactly how that works, but it does. It's fucking awesome. If you never tried Diet Rockstar, I suggest you do, because it's pretty fucking delicious. So let's get on with the questions. And it says, Wizzy TK God wants to know, what's my topic on marijuana and medical marijuana? Oh boy, and if I've ever had a good time with Ms. Mary Jane. Me and Ms. Mary Jane go way back, like Timberlands and Lumberjacks. Yeah, I've partaken in the Mary Jane many times in my life, and it's so good. I shouldn't be saying this, because, you know, but yeah, I enjoyed it as a young kid, as a young buck growing up. There's a creeper out there, but I'm not really worried about it. We'll worry about that when he comes over. Yep, look, he's gonna come over here anyway. Fucking asshole. Get away from me. But yeah, I enjoyed Miss Mary Jane. Had a large amount of times with her as a teenager, and this creeper wants to come over and have a good time too. I don't want him to come over and have a good time though, because that's not a good time for me. But what's my opinion on medical marijuana? I myself have seen the benefits of medical marijuana. Being that I did have a girl that lived in California. She did have medical marijuana, and you know, I watched exactly what it could do for a person that needed it. She had diabetes and like what's called neuropathy, which is where, like, you know, the nerve endings in your hands and your feet, they die, and you, like, it feels like your hands are fucking asleep for 24/7 no matter what, and it's fucking terrible situation. But she did have medical marijuana, and it did help her out a shit ton. So I'm a big proponent of medical marijuana. It's really awesome, because it does help and it does work, and it can be a life-saving feature for a lot of people, especially you know, fucking people that need it, where painkillers won't work, or sometimes the painkillers will make you sicker than the actual you know, disease is. So, you know, medical marijuana is 100% safe, it's effective, it's a painkiller, and I think it should be legal for everybody without having to have a card. I think you should only need to fucking go to a doctor if you have something that you know, warrants getting medical marijuana. Then you should, whether it be depression, back aches, knee aches, whatever. I mean, fuck it. Could you imagine having a cold or a fucking headache and somebody say, you know, smoke this and go to sleep? You'd be like, all right, yeah, no problem, you know, let me go smoke this, you know, we're gonna watch some Method Man and Red Man How High, and I'm gonna fall asleep and forget that I'm sick, and everything's fucking A-okay, you know, easy peasy. And everybody, you know, everybody that's okay is, you know, that's fine for me, because I don't want to see people suffer. People suffering is a bad thing, and it's a big problem in this world when people suffer, especially when they don't have the medical or health care that they need or whatever. Or sometimes, like I said, the medicine makes you sicker than the actual fucking, you know, illness. Sickness is whatever. But, yeah. So, thumbs up for medical marijuana if you guys agree. If I'm not saying that you guys should go out, spend your life getting high, but if you had that type of like, say you had cancer, you've earned a right to smoke weed. You have, like, you've done, you know, a good job in life. You have cancer, you got hit with a shitty fucking card. Fucking, here's a little bit of leeway, you know? It's that's life. Everybody, you know, there should be some exceptions to the rule. I know law is a law, but is marijuana really hurting anybody more than fucking alcohol is? Hell no. Alcohol does worse in this fucking life than fucking any type of fucking marijuana that you'll ever find. And Ultimate Team Card Master has another question. He says, oh, and by the way, I would love to be friends. Do you like the Skype? I love the Skype. I leave my Skype on my computer 24/7, so even if I'm not around, I do get the messages, and I do respond to every single Skype message. But if you spam me, I will block you. I want to be friends with you guys. I want to talk with you guys. I want to watch your videos, but I don't think the first thing you should do is add me on Skype and spam me with a video. That's, I just want to talk. I just want to have a good time. I want to see what you guys like. And if you guys like some stuff and it gives me some ideas, I might incorporate it into my videos. And then everybody's, like, benefiting from our Skype conversation because you gave me a fucking idea on exactly what I should do on a video. And that's fucking awesome. And that's exactly what YouTube should be, is people listening to their subscribers, to the feedback, giving you guys what you want. Because it's ultimately down to the subscribers. Like, I know people are saying, oh, blah, 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 it doesn't matter, rat-a-tat-tat. It does matter. Subs do matter. And if you don't think that subs matter, then, you're probably an asshole. And I made a video about that the other day, about, this one YouTuber, fuck it, I'm gonna mention his name. His name's Total Biscuit. He could go fucking shit in his hat. But yeah, if you guys are subscribed to him, whatever. If you're not, cool. But I don't think it's right the way he treats his subs like dirt. I would never fucking do that to my subs. And I know you guys are like, but he has so many fucking subscribers, he can't interact with them all. Yeah, you can't interact with them all, but that doesn't mean you need to treat them all like a piece of fucking shit. That's fucking terrible. Alright, and what we're doing right here, in case you guys don't know, is I want to fill this all in with water so we could grow our crops inside of our awesome greenhouse. So what we need to do is check to see if this works. From the PC version, there's a glitch where if you put one, woo, you hear that burp? Fucking, you see that glitch? Look at that. Infinite water. Awesome. So now we can have this all be infinite water. That's pretty freaking cool. Let's grab ourselves. I have another bucket. So this is gonna take a little bit. So we're going little by little, having a good time. See how that turned into infinite water? And watch. Boop. Wait, nope. Is that infinite water? Nope. Alright, whatever. Fuck it. So let's go ahead and just keep placing water one by one so we can go ahead and see that infinite water. Awesome. This is gonna help our crops grow faster, and the wall around it is gonna keep people from stepping on my shit. And I can walk into water, and then we can go into water and get our, whatever the crops drop. But yeah, I do love talking with you guys on Skype, and that's exactly where my Spider-Man costume videos came from. One of you guys got me on Skype, and you're like, hey, check this out. I know where these shits are. I know exactly how to get them. I don't have a PVR, but you should do a video on them. I was like, you know what? I will. And I made 6 videos on them, and I put them all up last night. And that's fucking awesome, because now you guys all have 6 videos that you can watch, and fucking, all because of one Skype conversation. So that's exactly why, subscribers are important. Interacting with your subscribers are important, because now hundreds of people get to enjoy that video because one fucking Skype conversation. Isn't that amazing how the internet works like that? It's fucking cool as shit. So, yeah, if you want to add me on Skype, my name's MorninAfterKill on there. I don't hide from my subs. Everything I do is MorninAfterKill. MorninAfterKill at yahoo.com, blah, blah, blah. I only use that thing to fucking sign up for, forums and shit, so don't ever email me at that, because I won't respond. I never check that email. I only do it to confirm, like, confirmation for forums and shit like that, because I don't like to give my personal email address out. It's just how I am. I try to keep my information, secure, I guess. I am an adult, and I do have, adult responsibilities, and I don't want that interfering with my internet, and that's exactly how that goes. So, if you do, I might even, if you guys want, let me know in the comments below after asking your questions for next week, and tell me, if you want, I will start a goddamn chat room on Skype for all my subscribers, and, I could have up to 300 people in one chat on Skype for free. So if you guys, that chat fills up, we can make another one and keep making chats until, like, all you guys are in a chat with other subscribers, and we can actually turn this channel into an actual community for you guys to hang out and meet other gamers that like the games that I'm playing. And the next question comes from Elite Jufro. Again, welcome back, bro. And he says, will you create a Team Fortress 2 server for your subscribers? No, because number one, I don't know how, and number two, I said it before, I owned a Minecraft server, and it became a little bit of a hassle. So no, I'm not going to be owning any servers again anytime soon. If you do know how to set up a server and you want to go ahead and do that and post the server on one of my videos, go ahead, or fucking, you know, let me know. But I don't want to personally advertise any other servers, because I don't know how the admins are going to treat you, and if they start treating you badly, then you know, then I'm to blame because I sent you to the server. So that's why I don't advertise anybody's servers, because I don't want to put my name on something that might not be you know, friendly for you guys, and I don't want you guys to have a bad time while gaming, because like I said, I stress this all the time in my videos. The #1 point of my channel and the games I play are to have fun, and if you're not having fun, I'm not having fun. So we all want to just have some fun. Sorry about that. I had to go take a piss real quick, and while I was AFK, my controller was upside down and drifted me down the staircase. But that's fine. So the next question is from Frog Spawn Gaming, and he says, who would win out of a pillow fight between me and Make Sandwich Woman? And I thought about this after I read this question, and I'm gonna tell you something. Foster is like, maybe I think he might be an inch taller than me. I'm not sure. I think he's like 6'1", but he may have the reach on me. But the thing that he doesn't have is that if I get in close, he can't knock me down with that pillow, because I'm a stocky motherfucker, and I'm not going anywhere when you push me. So that's going to be an interesting battle between, you know, two good friends and a fucking pillow. But your next question is, woo! You hear that? God damn. Anyway, your next question is, will I be getting GTA 5 when it comes out? Woo! Goddamn burping. But yes, I will be getting GTA 5 when it comes out, and I will have fun with that, because one of my favorite things to do in Grand Theft Auto is just roam around like I do in Spider-Man. So yeah, I will be getting that, and I will be playing the shit of that, and I will be getting it on the PC so I can do mods and videos of mods. So I'm gonna hope you guys enjoy that when it comes. And our next question is from Mr. T-Cube16 is back again, and he says, do I play Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, or have I played it? No, I haven't actually. It's the one Grand Theft Auto I didn't really like. I didn't like the fact that you had to eat to live, and you could get fat, and had to go exercise and run around and shit. Not my type of game. I did think the customization was cool. I have looked at the PC mods for it. There's also a lot of awesome shit for it, but no, San Andreas just wasn't my type of Grand Theft Auto, so I didn't play it. I wish I actually did, though, because I hear really good things about it from people. But the main reason I think that a lot of kids say that it's their favorite, you know, Grand Theft Auto is because they weren't around when the other Grand Theft Autos came out, like the first two, which were top-down 2D. They don't appreciate how good, you know, Grand Theft Auto 3 and Vice City were those days. So yeah, I think my favorite Grand Theft Auto is Vice City, specifically because it's 80s themed, and I am a kid of the 80s, and it reminds me of when I was growing up. So, yeah, thanks for that question. And your next question is Coca-Cola or Pepsi? And I'm a Coca-Cola guy. I grew up a Pepsi guy, but then I started really liking Coca-Cola. So I'm really into Coca-Cola. It's what I drink, and yeah, thanks for the question. And your next question is, do I watch any type of auto racing? I don't watch NASCAR, but I do watch like MotoGP and like open wheel F1 shit. I don't really have a driver like you asked. I just really kind of just watch it and see who wins. I do watch like, you know, 24 hours of Le Mans and shit like that. I don't watch the whole thing, but I do catch the highlights and whenever it's on or whatever. I do like that type of racing. But as far as like NASCAR, no, I'm not a real big fan of NASCAR. Never really was. I don't like watching cars go around in a circle doing nothing for like a bunch of hours. It's just not my cup of tea there, bro. But your next question is, can I fly a jet very well in Battlefield 3? I can, but you know what I can't do? I can't kill anybody with it. Like, I could fly and do stunts and barrel rolls and loop-de-loops, but when it comes down to like shooting people, They all got like flares and fucking guided missiles and shit. I don't have any of that. I got a machine gun on the front. I don't have any heat-seeking missiles, so I can't do shit when I get into it but just fly around until I get shot, so kind of sucks. You know, I wish I could get you guys gameplay of that, but I get shot down too fast, especially as soon as I leave the aircraft carrier, which is pretty gay. All you people that play Battlefield and you spawn camp aircraft carriers, remember, you might be fucking up my gameplay. But yeah, let's move on to the next questions. And the next question is from One Hand Samurai, and he says, he has the points to get Gotham City Imposters. Is it worth it? The game is worth it, but if you play in a party a lot, you're gonna deal with a lot of random disconnects and getting kicked out. But the game is totally fun when you can get into it and it's flawless 100%, and you'll have a lot of fun with it. But I've just been frustrated because at first I could deal with the random dashboarding and shit, but then like it got such to a problem because I've been playing it for so long, so it just seems like it's happening more and more often. I don't know if it actually is or not. It might be all psychosomatic in my head, but you know, if you really want something new to play, I would say go ahead and get it, because it is on sale right now for 800 Microsoft points, which is a fucking steal for that game, honestly. So yeah, go ahead, pick it up, and don't feel guilty about buying it. Just if you do buy it and you do get any of the DLC, I would recommend getting the Witch Doctor DLC, the Steamy Punk, because then you'll be able to have the Witch Doctor fun fact that'll keep you from dying from that shit over and over, because there is a lot of people in the game that like to spam it, and it is really fucking annoying when that happens. And Commander Brody asks, do you have any racing games or like any racing flying games? I do. I have Forza. I bought Forza 3 and I bought Forza 4. Big fan of the Forza series. It's you know, really well done. I like the way the cars handle. The game is laid out. Everything's set up pretty right. So yeah, I think Forza is one of my favorite racing games of all time. Even though I did like Gran Turismo 2, that game is a fucking masterpiece. Don't care what anybody says. If you don't like Gran Turismo 2, go fuck yourself in the ass with a shard of glass. Haha. But yeah, flying games, I did play Flight Simulator when I was like younger, back in like, I guess like Windows 98 era. Wasn't really terribly good at it because I didn't realize that it was actually really fucking realistic. So I would like just try to fucking, I'd be able to get it in the air, never be able to land it, so I'd just be like, see how epic of a crash I can make with it, which is kind of fucked up, especially considering like, you know, 9/11 and all that shit. Pretty terrible situation. I wish I probably hadn't done that as a kid, but you know, we all do stupid shit, and that's the fun of video games, that we get to do stupid shit in it that doesn't happen in real, well, or could happen in real life, and you know, it's not that terrible when it happens in a video game because nobody really dies, nobody really, you know, no life is affected by it. So yeah. Also, other game that I did like was I think it was the Ace Combat series. I like those, and I think they actually came out with one a little bit ago. I played the demo, and it was pretty cool. I didn't buy the game though because I don't know, by the time that I was done with the demo, I felt like I've experienced everything that the game had to offer. And if I feel like that from a demo, then I'm definitely not buying the game. It didn't make me want to like go deeper into the game and find out exactly what's locked in the demo that I can't play, you know, in a full version, and make me have to buy the full version. So I do play a lot of demos, and that's how I find out what games I want to buy, unless they're like games like Spider-Man, where I just go out and pre-order them just because I'm like, fuck yeah. And Arrow1350 says, have you ever seen Wanted or played the game? If you have, thumbs up for Angelina Jolie. I really like Angelina Jolie. She is fucking amazingly smoking hot. I have seen that movie Wanted, and she is almost fucking fully naked in that. And you know what? Fap. That's right. Fucking A. She is fucking hot. And yeah, I have seen the movie. It's a good movie, even though it was a tad predictable. You know, I seen the plot twist coming a mile away, but that's alright, because some action movies are just like that. They're just cheesy, and you're there to just buckle up and enjoy the ride. So, you know, I wasn't looking too highly into it as like a highly cerebral storyline, but I did enjoy it for what it was worth. What the fuck? Alright, and we're gonna start working on this house again a little bit, and right now we have Chelsea Forever Boo saying, what was your response when you found out that your dad was a scumbag? I I don't know if there was a response. I mean, it's something that I've always known about. It's not like it was any weird thing that like my mom was keeping hidden from me. My mom told me all the time growing up that my dad was a scumbag, and yeah, I mean, it's not like I just felt like, oh, you know, I just found out one day, like, my whole life, oh, my dad that's non-existent, that's never been here for me, is a scumbag, because, you know, I pretty much already knew it. I didn't have to hear it from anybody else, so, you know, they're like, hey, your dad's a scumbag. Like, hey, I know. Thanks for reminding me about some terrible fucking times in my life, asshole. But, no, it's just how it is, I guess. Some people are, you know, draw the short stick, and some people don't, but it's just, you know, that's life. That's life for you. So I'm not going to go anything further into that. I'm not going to look anything further into this because, you know, that's just how it is. And a lot of people out there do grow up without a dad. And it's terrible that that happens. But, you know, that you learn to live and what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And that's just about it. Alright, and we're back into the rape questions. And it's Wizzy TK God that says, would you rape a male sheep or get raped by a black guy with a black mamba? That's fucking gross, dude. But nobody's fucking me, so I'll fuck a sheep. That's gonna be the short answer to that. And Woofy Dog is back, and he says, are you done with hardcore survival in Minecraft? I don't think so, because I'm playing it right now. It's not going to be done until I die. And if I die, I might keep it going on, because I'm starting to like this world. Even though I haven't found any fucking diamonds, god damn it. But, your second question is, would you rather have a pet wolf or a pet guinea pig? I'll tell you something, it's funny that you say that, because growing up, I had 2 guinea pigs. One was Pippi, and one was Missy. And, yeah, shitty names, I know. I was really young when we had them and named them. But, they ended up fucking each other. And then they had babies. And then those babies fucked each other. And they had babies. And I ended up with, like, 30 guinea pigs at one point within a few weeks span. And it was fucking nuts. So, we had a shit ton of guinea pigs in the house, and we gave them all away. You can't really sell guinea pigs. Nobody wants to buy a guinea pig. You always get them for free, because I mean, really, nobody buys them. You go to the store and get them for like 50 cents in the bargain bin at Walmart. But, yeah, I'd rather have the guinea pig because guinea pigs were cool. And it was actually one of the first pets and last pets that I had that I actually really cared for. And I was sad to see die. And it was a very, very shitty moment in my life when that guinea pig died. And, it still gets to me today when I think about that damn guinea pig. I don't know why. It's the only pet that I had a dog that I kind of cared for, but then, like, my mom kind of ruined him, and it was pretty shitty, and then, like, I stopped really giving a fuck, and I moved to California, and then, like, I found out when I came back from California that he died, and my mom never told me, so it's like, you know, didn't really give a fuck about that damn dog after that, you know, I was like, well, you know, if you couldn't have the decency to tell me that goddamn dog died, you know, fuck it, you know, whatever. I'm not gonna cry over a dog that died 2 years, 3 years by the time I found out about it, you know. I've fucking lived that long without even thinking about the goddamn dog. So, that's, pretty much, I mean, that sounds cold-hearted, but that's just how I am. And our next question is from It's Jay Sassa. And it's our last question of the day, so I guess we'll finish this, greenhouse next time. And your first question is, what's my favorite part about making videos for us to watch? Honestly, I like the interaction. I like reading the comments. I like responding to the comments. I like seeing what you guys think of my videos, and you know, it's a trip to see that you guys actually give a fuck about what I'm doing video game wise. If you would have told me like 15 years ago that this would have happened, like I would have been like, no way, what's the internet? But no, I like the interaction. And your second question is, what inspired me to make a YouTube channel? I'll sit back and tell you the story. We can look at this goddamn living room while we're talking about this, because, I don't feel like digging down here no more, and I don't feel like building up here no more, and I want to answer this question, so I'm gonna, like, just kind of chop around here and, see what's going on. But, what inspired me to make a YouTube channel? 2 people, honestly. One, my buddy, god damn it, it's raining. Looks like we're gonna go chop around inside, so... my buddy D-Hoop 17, I think it is, D-Hoop 17, him and a kid named Mr. Blashamir, which I met on these Modern Warfare 2 forums a long time ago when I was looking for players to play with and just all around shoot the shit with some players. And this group of guys, they sent me an invite one time. They're like, hey, come play with us, we'll have a good time, whatever. And D-Hoop had a Hopog HD PVR, and he used to record it, and so did my other friend, Thus I Atone, who stopped doing videos very, very, like, early into meeting him. I don't know why. Actually, I do know why. I'll talk about that another time. But, yeah. D-Hoop 17 was actually one of the big inspirations for me wanting to do videos. I saw how much fun he was having to do it, and he wasn't getting a lot of views on it, but he was, you know, he was having fun, and that's what mattered to me. And I was like, that seems like a fun hobby. I want to get into that. So I asked him, and he, you know, hooked me up with a bunch of links. And he's like, this is what I got. It's a PVR. It's really cool, and you could use it for more than just gaming, so it's not a waste of money. Blah blah blah. And I was like, you know what? I don't want to get into that. So I wasn't really sure if like doing YouTube was for me or anything. So I bought a Dazzle instead because I figured, you know, it only ran me $50. If I never use it again, you know, big fucking deal, right? But yeah, I started using the Dazzle, and I was making like cheap Call of Duty videos with just like, you know, stupid, shitty SD quality to copyrighted music. I started out like everybody else did. I just started doing that, and you know, that's how I started on the console side. But when I was on the Modern Warfare 2 forums a little bit before that, one of my buddies, Blashimer, he sent me a link to download Minecraft for free back when it was in alpha. And I was like, alright, I'll see what this game's about. And I played it, bought it in alpha for $5, and that secured the game purchase for me when the game did come out in full release. And I built a Modern Warfare 2 estate house replica because I didn't know what else to build. And he was like, you didn't build that. And I was like, yeah. So I sent him a screenshot. He's like, dude, you should make a video of it. So I downloaded like Camtasia or Cam Studios, really shitty fucking program, and I recorded it. It was in like 1 frame per second, and I sent it to him. He was like, that's pretty cool. And like a week later, that first video of mine got like, I shit you not, 10,000 fucking views. And I was like, whoa, holy shit. So I kept making Minecraft videos, and that was cool. And then, you know, D-Hoop convinced me to get the Dazzle PVR, and the Dazzle worked out. And then, you know, my Minecraft videos were pretty laggy. So I saw on the Minecraft forums that this game called Fortress Craft was coming out. And I used my Dazzle to film Fortress Craft, and it looked pretty good because the game, I mean, it's a block building game, so it doesn't have to be in HD to look fucking impressive. And yeah, that's pretty much the story of how it went. And I also want to give big ups to this dude named Nick Wilson. You guys might know him. He's friends with Gold Glove TV with Heartbreaker Nation. And Nick's also the one that hooked me up with where to get the mic, all that other programs in Vegas, and how to use it and shit. So, yo, big up to Nick Wilson. Good job. I'm sorry to see that he doesn't do YouTube anymore, but he's, you know, involved in his daily life, and I'm glad that he's enjoying his life. And a lot of you guys need to remember that YouTube is meant to be a hobby. It's not meant to be a career. It's not meant to be a job. So when you see somebody that leaves YouTube to, like, you know, concentrate on their daily life, you gotta be like, you know what, I respect that, because it's a hard hobby to give up, and a hard prospect of you might be actually be able to make a living doing this one day in the future. And, you know, he had like 3,500 subs when he quit, and it's kind of sad because he was offered like machinima partnership and directorship and all that, and he decided to turn it down. So that's a hard thing to walk away from. So you know, big ups to D-Hoop, Nick, and fucking Mr. Blashamir for you know, pretty much giving me my start on YouTube inadvertently without even trying. So that's all the questions we have for today. And it's raining, it's dark out, there's nothing more to do, so make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna see you guys later.